So you're promoting yourself, whether it's your personal brand or your company, on Facebook. In our last video, we talked about, if you're doing that, what should you keep in mind when you're editing your video for Facebook? In this video, we're gonna talk about what should you keep in mind when you're actually posting it. You're sharing your video online to get the most engagement, the most views, so people actually watch all that hard effort you put into creating your video. Let's dive into that right now. There are 7 points I want you to keep in mind when you're sharing or posting your video on Facebook for your business. The first one is upload natively. Upload your video to Facebook. Don't share it from YouTube or another platform. There's a ton of research on this that just shows because of their algorithm, they demote other content. They really want people to stay on Facebook and watch Facebook videos. One stat found that a 477% higher share rate of native videos compared to YouTube videos. No brainer, but I have to remind you, upload it natively. That's point number one. Point number two to keep in mind, craft a captivating, descriptive title. Something that creates curiosity of, okay, what is this video all about? Because people can go to your video page and look at all the different videos, that title's there. Also, when someone shares it and reshares it, that title will be there. So take time to figure out what would be a good message, what would be something that would captivate, create curiosity, and go ahead and test multiple headlines, boost a couple pages, a couple versions of the video with different headlines to see what performs best, and then stick with the one that does. The third point to keep in mind when you're sharing your video on Facebook is create a preview of your video in the text and the copy of your description for your video. So it allows people to understand almost, okay, what is this video about? A lot of people when they're scrolling by, the video will visually engage them, but then they'll look up at the descriptions. Like, okay, what is this video about? They'll look at the title, but then they'll start to read. And ideally you want something that will also create curiosity, or you could also post a question where the video is the answer to it. It implies that the video is the answer, and the people are like, oh, well, I want to know the answer to this question. So it creates that intrigue of wanting to know more. Another tactic is you can actually take a lot of the copy of what you cover in the video and put it in the body, the description. Allows people to almost read along with it. Some people learn more from reading and listening at the same time. It's that combined audio-visual, especially if you don't have closed captioning or you didn't put a lot of visuals in the video. Putting text in the description is a great way, and you could almost have word for word, maybe massaged so it's read nicer than what you exactly said, but then it's a more efficient way to just take the same content and put it into the description of your video. And if you're trying to figure out also ideas of what works well and what doesn't, I'd recommend a tool by CoSchedule called Social Media Optimizer. They also have a headline optimizer that you can use for the title. Take a look at their, I believe it's still free, that you can use it and see what works and what doesn't based off of their suggestions. Number 4 is upload a custom thumbnail. Now, most people, the videos autoplay and they won't see the thumbnails, but there are still several that have turned off autoplay, or they've turned it so that if they're not on Wi-Fi, it won't autoplay. So that means they're gonna see your thumbnail. They're gonna see that preview image, and you want that to be engaging. Just like the same tactic is heavily advised on YouTube and other platforms because it doesn't autoplay, it's still very, very much recommended. It's where you wanna have someone's face on there, something that's interesting, captivating, that people are like, oh, what's this video about? Spend time, upload a custom thumbnail to your Facebook video. Number 5, interact, comment, like, engage with your viewers. Those who are already and ideally engaging with your video, engage with them as well. It's a conversation. All social media is really just that. It makes me sad. A lot of the businesses out there that just post a video and then they start to get engagement, but they don't respond. They don't actually interact with any of the people who are leaving a comment. And the way both platforms and people take interactions is when they see people interacting, a platform will say, wow, okay, then other people will probably find this of interest, so they boost it in other people's feeds. And the same thing with people's minds. If they see a piece of content that other people are interacting with, they'll say, oh wow, this person finds it of interest, I probably might as well. Let me join the conversation. It's less scary too when the other people are commenting. So by adding your additional voice to that conversation, so if somebody leaves one comment and then you respond to the comment, now there's 2 comments. And the same thing if there were 10 comments and you reply to all of them, now you have 20 comments, 20 engagements, that the Facebook itself will say, wow, okay, this is getting a lot of push, get a lot of interest. And so they'll show it to more people. respond to your comments, engage. Number 6, choose a preferred audience. Now, there's a cool option on your company page or fan page where you can even, when you're posting a video, set it to a custom audience that are following you. So if you have a large audience and you've created a video for a specific audience set, actually create it and share it to that audience set. It's a great way to then not maybe piss off or just fill up the feed and people are like, oh, I'm not interested in that. And to get the most engagement on that video by setting it to custom audience. The same deal even more when you're promoting or boosting a specific video, creating a very custom audience so that just the right people see the video and engage with it so you get the right conversation and conversion from that piece of content. And number 7, don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try different things. Again, ideally, you want to go as high quality in your production that you can, so you're investing some money and time and resources into your videos, but you don't invest too much where you can't keep creating videos and keep reiterating, trying different things. And take a look at your insights, your analytics that Facebook provides, so you can see the amount of views, engagement, as well as watch time. If people are dropping off after the first 3 seconds, you know something's wrong. You got to change something at the beginning. Pay attention to your analytics, your insight, and then reiterate. Create another video with slightly modified. Keep experimenting. That's the big deal is don't just spend so much money that you can only make one Facebook video and then you're done. The real power for social is creating lots of videos on a regular basis, testing and experimenting different headlines, different descriptions, different beginnings, different outros, different content to see what works and what doesn't. And the only way to do it is just make a lot of them and keep trying until you find out what works and what doesn't. So there you go, 7 points to keep in mind when you're sharing a video to Facebook. Take a look at our other videos on Facebook if you're using it as a business and you're trying to put video on there, what you should keep in mind. Please follow, subscribe so that you can get notified the next time our video is online. I'm Alex with Your Local Studio. We'll see you next time.